Good afternoon and evening, folks. 4:40 here on the East Coast, 3:40 Central Time, 1:40 out west right now, and a lot of news for the NFL right now. We got for you um, some injuries. Christian McCaffrey, he's injured, um, and Debo Samuel was injured, and they both um, they're going to be evaluated this upcoming week. All right. Now let's give you early game scores. Ravens and Titans. They went earlier today. I think the Ravens win. The Ravens did win this ball game. Um, Dolphins. They spot a 14. They spot 14 points to the Panthers. It does not affect them at all. They double up at Panthers 42-21. The Texans and the Saints. The Texans, another home team, it wins today. Only one road team only two road teams today have lost. Home teams have lost. Only two home teams, and one of them was overseas. So if you want to call it a home game, but of the 1 o'clock games, only one home team lost today. The Texans is not that team. They won today, 20-13. Commanders at the Falcons. I'm wrong on that one because Commanders win this ball game. I'm sorry. That's a road team that won too. So it's two road teams that won. I'm sorry. Commanders win this ball game 24-16. They make Desmond Ridder throw 3 picks in this ball game. He was way off kilter today. He did not look good. Colts Jaguars. Jaguars 37, Colts 20. The biggest news in this ball game is that the quarterback for the Jags is injured. He's going to actually be looked at after the game today, but he was removed from the game. Seahawks and Bengals. The Bengals win this ball game 17-13. A tough game. Bengals win it in the last couple minutes. Vikings and Bears. Bears give a spirited effort today. Vikings cover the 4 points, 19-13 under the total. The 49ers have a 41-yard field goal chance to try to win the ball game at Cleveland. It comes up about 2.5 feet wide right. Browns win 19-17 with a backup quarterback. And trust me, the Browns fans are not going to want to see Deshaun Watson back. That's just as clear as it can be right now. We'll have Keith here with us in just a moment. Should be very, very interesting. We got, 4 evening games? Patriots at the Raiders. We've got the Lions at the Buccaneers. We've got the Cardinals at the Rams. And right in front of me right now, I got the Eagles and the Jets playing right now. It's a no score so far. We're going to try to make an attempt. I'm going to try to make an attempt on the lines, the Vegas lines for the upcoming week. We'll see what happens. A lot of AFC versus NFC games next week. Jags, Saints,
right.
Raiders, Bears. All right. Lions, Ravens. Let's see. Steelers, Rams. It's a lot of AFC versus NFC. Packers, Broncos, Dolphins, Eagles. So it should be very, very interesting how things work. Let's see how close I can come with some of these lines this week. We got the Jaguars. Man, here comes the wife as well. Jaguars are going to be facing the Saints. Let me go and lock the door for her. I didn't need to. Jaguars at the Saints. And I guess you got to kind of look at how today's games went. But knowing that the Jags may not have their quarterback next week has got to be into account. He got hurt.
What injury was it?
I don't know, but they pulled him. They pulled him out of the game. Uh, so we'll see what happens there. It may just be a daily, a day or two deal where he'll be back next week. He was standing on the
Well, I
sideline,
can see why they might have kept him out as a precaution anyway, because they were.
Yeah, cannot believe the Browns pulled that off. Yeah, Tim. Indeed, they did. Let's invite Tim in here too, because we'll see how close Tim can get with the lines coming as well. So I'll do that.
I'll forward it to him too.
Okay, you forward it to him. He'll probably get it quicker than it would from me. 4 men in the backfield for the Eagles, and they throw the football, and look at that. Down the sideline they go.
All right.
The Eagles just seem to have teams' numbers for some reason. I don't know why, but they seem to have them this year. And it looks like they may leave today as the only unbeaten team. 49ers got beat.
Tim, it should be sent.
Which is crazy. Crazy stuff. The Cleveland Browns pulled that upset. Tim is tickled. Didn't even watch the second half. Oh yeah, second half was a good game. I really watched a lot of that second half. I watched a lot of the Washington Commanders second half too. They actually played a good, clean second half. Probably the best half of football they've played all year. Probably the best half of football. Got a couple of
the Cardinals' new uniforms.
Right now I got the Eagles Jets right now.
Yeah,
I've got the joiners creamsicle jerseys of the Buccaneers. Wow, 49ers missed a field goal in the last seconds. Yes, they did. It's about 2 feet short to the 2 feet to the right. What would you say, Keith? Well, no more than that. Yeah, it wasn't any more than 2 feet. Tim.
Yeah, no, it was. I just saw the footage on the Fox broadcast here.
It about hit the flag on the side.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah.
So, Jags Saints. They're playing Thursday night in New Orleans. Wow. I am going to say Saints minus 1 point here. I think it's going to be a really close game. I say
NOLA?
Yeah, in New Orleans.
Okay.
In New Orleans, Jags and Saints. I'll say minus 1 Saints.
Of course, these lines are not representing probably an update to today's action, but
right. And well, yeah, because Jaguars are playing now.
Oh, they already played.
Jags played earlier. Jags played and won. Oh yeah, they won.
Okay.
Yeah, they won their game. They beat the Colts up. They beat them by 17 points.
Yeah, Lawrence was on the sideline late, but I don't know if it was much of an injury.
Yeah, we don't know exactly the extent of his injury.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
oh.
He sat down the last 2-3 minutes of the game anyway.
Yeah, it might have been a precaution. I mean,
it could have been.
Well, they had that game in hand.
Right.
What were we thinking about the Colts?
Eagles down to the 3-yard line now. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. They hand the ball off.
If I had to guess, for precautionary purpose, I'd give the Saints the Bear 3-point home favorite that they usually give all teams.
So you're going to say Saints are 3-point favorites?
Yes.
And I'm going to say 1. And what is it, Keith?
The Jaguars are favored by a point.
Wow. Okay. All right. Sunday, the Falcons go to the Buccaneers. I saw what can happen if you pressure Ritter today. Would they get 3 picks? Yeah, they got 3 picks on him today. Washington's defense looked like Washington's defense today. They won that game for them. You can say what you want to say. The Buccaneers defense in Tampa, I'm going to say Tampa by 4 points. Tim?
Then you guys, I hate doing this before the Buccaneers get complete. By the way, Vegas 10, Patriots nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just getting a lambasting from my sister saying I should have watched the second half. And anyway. All things considered, I'll say Tampa is probably favored
I said 4.
by 2.5.
2.5.
Ding, 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 ding.
Two and a half.
Yeah.
2.5. Okay. All right. Raiders at the Bears.
Oh, wow.
Raiders. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll let Tim go
And
first.
Fields was hurt for most of the second half.
He was, and they actually outplayed. They played better without him.
Man, not really, but
Raiders are at home. No, they're not. They're on the road.
Chicago.
Okay, then I'll say Bears by a point.
I'm gonna say Bears by 3.
No, right now the Raiders are showing a 1-point favorite.
4th and goal. Raiders are a 1-point favorite. Oh, okay.
Right now.
4th and goal for the Eagles, and they do not make it from the 3-yard line.
By the way, I saw that Sauce Gardner wasn't playing today.
Yeah.
They didn't get it.
Right. So was the guy that they drafted from the Georgia Bulldogs, lineman.
Carter, yeah.
Huh?
Carter,
yeah.
Jalen Carter, yeah.
Yeah. Browns at the Colts, Tim.
God, this.
I can go first. I'll go first this time. You know what? Keith and I watched the second half of the Browns game, and they weren't taking the down off, dude. They were playing their asses off. They beat the Niners today. The Niners didn't beat themselves. The Browns beat them. The Browns actually beat them. They cannot be up for this game near as much. It's hard to say they're going to be favored here. I'm gonna favor the Colts by 1.5. In
You said 1.5. I'll go pick them.
Pick them. Okay. Keith.
Cleveland's favored by 2.5.
Wow.
Well, if they think that Richardson's going to be on IR and Minshew will play,
and it looks like your quarterback may be out again next week too.
Yeah, they're saying multiple weeks. Well,
Yeah.
which quarterback? Walker or Watson?
Not Walker. Watson.
Yeah, they're saying a few weeks with the shoulder injury.
Yeah, so they must like Walker a lot. Commanders at the Giants. Commanders put their best half of football together today. They got 3 interceptions. They did not turn the ball over one time today. I can't expect it to be that clean in New York. No. Having said that, I still think they are the better team. Washington -2. Tim.
I also don't know if I guess neck injury means that Jones is going to be out multiple weeks.
It looks like Jones is out, yes.
Okay.
I think he said all of the rest of October, it looks like he's
I mean, the Commanders said they don't have to play a clean game. You said how many points, Rob?
I say Washington by 2.
Washington by 1.5.
Keith?
Ding, 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 ding for Tim. -1.5.
1.5. Wow. Tim is all over it here. Lions at Ravens. Tim.
Lions by 3.5.
They gave him a touchdown. Oh, dear God. They gave the Eagles a touchdown. They fumbled the football, went into the end zone, they recovered it.
Yeah, that's completely fine as long as it's not the last 2 minutes of the half.
Somebody pushed it in the end zone, though.
Wait. So it's a regular play?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, so was it a turnover?
No. They had the football and they pushed it in the end zone and then scored.
But you
The
said
guy fumbled at the one. What he was getting tackled. He dropped the ball, let it go, and went in the end zone, and somebody else recovered it.
Oh,
I didn't think you were supposed to do that.
well.
Let's see what Blandino says.
At all of these angles, I think we agree it's not a fumble. Hurts didn't extend the ball. We just couldn't tell if a body part.
So right now the Buccaneers are feeling the power of the creamsicle jerseys. They're only down 3-0.
They said it won a fumble. That's bullshit. I don't know how they call that now. So Lions, Ravens, you call how much?
I said
So was he down outside of the end zone?
He was definitely down. He had a knee down. Yeah.
So no.
Everybody
touchdown.
right here is just they're befuddled. You said the Lions by 3.
3.5.
3.5. Ooh, I don't like that. Ravens are at home. You know what? I'm gonna make the Ravens a favorite by 1.5.
Rob, you're closer. Ravens by 2.5.
Ravens by 2.5. Okay.
That's called get. Well, I mean, I guess with the Ravens winning.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Lions. I don't know. We've got to see how well they can play away from home. We'll see. Bills and Patriots. Man, oh, man. Oh dear Lord! You know what? I'm gonna say it's less than you think it might be. Tonight it's 14.5. Is that right?
Yeah.
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 It ain't gonna be that much. It ain't gonna be that much. They're playing the Pats at New England. 9.5.
That was kind of what I was thinking, but I'll go a point higher and go 10.5.
8.5 for the Bills.
8.5. Okay, 8.5. If you'd have went a point lower, you'd have got it. Cardinals, Seahawks. Should be a good ball game too. It's a lot of good games next week.
Well, you got almost feels like half the league on bye week next week.
Larry said Browns stole one. You know what? I don't think so. I think the Browns outplayed them, man. The Browns outplayed them.
Well, also give respect
They did get a couple of calls their way. They did get that. I'll say that.
Jerome Ford rushed for 84 yards on 17 carries. The 49ers don't give up 5 yards a carry.
No.
Usually don't.
No.
And they usually don't give up a 100-yard receiver either.
No.
And Cooper had 4 receptions for 108. But
Cardinals, Seahawks. Who you liking here?
What did you say about a bye, Tim?
Oh, that it feels like half the league is on a bye week next week.
Oh, was it 6 teams or something?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see. Bengals, Cowboys, Jets, Panthers, Texans, Titans.
Yeah. So the show will be a smidge shorter for.
It will be.
Brian's,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Brian's on a.
You're correct.
In Seattle, Seahawks by 2.5.
Wow, I like that. You know what? They're going to be pissed next week, man. They played today, and they actually played a decent game and still lost. I'm going to go Seahawks 4.
Right now, kind of surprising. They've got Seattle's -7.
Wow. That's a little bit high there to me.
Yeah.
Steelers, Rams. Steelers are coming off of a bye. Is the Rams on a bye?
They're now.
Or are they playing right now? Oh, the Rams are playing the Cardinals right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Steelers coming to town next week off of a bye or mini bye. Did they play Thursday night? No. Yeah, they're coming off their bye this week.
There's no international game this.
Well, it was not this week coming up. No. Wow. Man,
so in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
there will be.
Yeah, next week.
Or 3 weeks, I should say. 3 weeks there will be.
Man, you know what? This is a smack your mouth, smack people in the mouth game right here because Steelers have great defense and the Rams have a decent offense. But then you flip it around, the Rams probably supposed to win this game, but golly, it's tough for me to pick them. Shit. Steelers by a point. I'm gonna say Steelers by a point.
You're thinking they're going to be favored, the Steelers?
-1.
Okay.
Tim?
All right. Well, just give an update. Patriots are on the board. 10-3 is the Raiders' lead. So still no offensive touchdown, but at least they got on the board this week.
Yeah. When was our last touchdown?
2 weeks ago in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Or
The
3
week
weeks
before
ago in
the
the second
Dallas
quarter,
game?
I should say.
The game before the Dallas game, was it?
Yeah, I think it was the Jets game.
Oh.
They scored a touchdown in the Jets game.
What they get last week? 1 field goal?
No, I got shut out. No, did they get shut out last week, or was that 2 weeks ago? They got shut out.
I can't remember.
They got something last week. Let's see. Hold on. I'll tell you.
If they did, they just kicked the field goal.
Yeah, I think he kicked something. Yeah. I got it back in yonder. I think he kicked the field goal last week. Eagles scored 7-0.
Yeah. Rams Cardinals are tied at 3.
Steelers Rams, Tim.
Lions lead the
I'll
Bucs.
say.
I said Steelers -1.
Oh, good. All right, I'll go Rams by a point.
Rams are favored by 3.
Oh, man, I'd love to have that one. Chargers at the Chiefs, Tim.
If I'm Vegas, there's no way I'm putting this at double digits for the Chargers. I heard a great analogy this week. It's as if the Chargers are playing with their food until they get to the playoffs when they can put the hammer down. I'll say Chiefs by 4.5.
Chargers play the Cowboys tomorrow night, so they're gonna be on a short week. I'm gonna go 6.5. Chiefs.
Probably you're a little closer, but just a tad over. It's 6.
6.
6 even.
All right.
Yeah, okay, so
All right. Next game.
There's no way that game's going to be
Last 4 o'clock game. I'll take this one. Packers.
What was that, John?
I said there's no way they're going to put the Chiefs at double digits after that performance on Thursday night. All right. Go ahead, Rob.
Packers, Broncos. I will. Oh, my Lord. You know what?
All right. So before you give that, first point scored in 27 drives for the Patriots, 133 minutes and 3 seconds of game time.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
Wilson. No. He run out of bounds. Packers. I almost want to say the Broncos are going to be favored here because, man, the Packers, they look like trash the last time I saw them. Broncos going to be at home. Man. But I can't do it. Packers by 2. Tim.
Yeah, I'll say Packers by 3.5.
Packers by 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
What'd you say, 3.5, Tim?
Yeah.
And I said 2. Did I say 2 or 2.5?
2.5, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunday night, Tim. Dolphins at the Eagles. That's going to be one hell of a game next Sunday night.
All right, because
We'll
they're
be
in
in Philly
Philadelphia.
Sunday too. We'll be coming back home.
I'll say Eagles by 2.5.
Wow. Yeah, Hill got hurt today. That's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Eagles by 3.5.
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Tim, right on the button at 2.5.
2.5.
3 he's got.
I thought you said 2.5. Did you say 3, Tim?
No,
I
2.5.
said 2.5.
That's what he said.
Oh, 2.5. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 2.5. All right. And then I got to go first, this last one. Monday night, the 49ers at the Vikings.
Mm.
Man, how can the Vikings get it any harder on them? They take care of business today against the Bears. They play a decent game, not a great game, but they played a decent game. They go home next week and they get to play a pissed off 49ers team. And the Niners are going to be pissed as hell. 6 points. I'm going to say Niners favored by 6.
Surprised Tua didn't play much of this second half. We'll get to that. Yeah. All right. The Vikings are in trouble either way. The 49ers are gonna look at film. They may say, okay, it wasn't the best of conditions. I'll say 49ers by 5.5.
And what did you say, Rob?
6.
49ers by 7.5.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you there. So it's they'll be set for the week. College games, I'll try to get the lines out for those if I can find them sometime this week as well. Some real good college games coming up next week.
Well,
Ooh,
yeah, not getting. You probably won't get anything until tomorrow, maybe later tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
all right.
2 o'clock
Like
today.
the new college AP poll is out.
The AP poll came out at 2 o'clock today.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. Have you got it in front of you?
Yeah.
Georgia,
Yeah.
Michigan,
Yeah.
Ohio State,
Yeah.
Washington.
No.
Okay, Florida State then.
Yeah.
Then Washington.
No.
Washington ain't number 5.
No. Actually, it's kind of weird here.
Why wouldn't they
They
be
got,
number
okay, well, there's 2 that are tied for 7, it says, but
Why wouldn't they be number 5? Why wouldn't Washington? I can't think of nobody. Let's see. Let me think.
the way they got
Georgia.
these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm with you, Larry. I thought Washington was number 5.
Not here.
Who's ahead of them? Not Penn State?
No. Unbeaten team.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Hell no. Oklahoma ain't seen the day they good as and then Washington's next.
Yeah.
Then Penn State.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man. See, I'd have Carolina next, but I know Carolina ain't next. It's a bunch of one-loss teams next. Probably Oregon.
No.
Who do you think, Tim's next?
Okay.
Texas? Texas?
Okay, so no, Texas is going to be outside the top 25.
Huh?
What number are we at?
Texas is in top 10, dude.
Texas is number 8 right now.
They're number 8. They've just lost one game.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Should you put? Well, okay. I'm not even going to.
So was Texas. Then it would be Oregon.
Yep.
All right. North Carolina.
Yep.
All right, that makes sense. Boy, oh boy. Air Force, no. Air Force. Air Force, they get that. They're in the top 25, I bet, but they're not going to be that high. Golly. Oregon State? I don't know.
Close, but no.
Oregon.
They were number 9.
Oregon's already been. Shit.
We have a touchdown.
Missouri? No, Missouri ain't that high.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, Huskies were 5 in the latest AP poll. Yeah, I thought they were, Larry. I thought they were. But not this week. I guess they're 6. I don't. How the hell do you drop them after the way they played yesterday? I don't know how in the hell they do that. Oh, he missed it. Whoa! Show that again. He missed that field goal. He missed that field goal. All right, I'm gonna risk getting this one taken down. He missed that field goal. All right. He misses that field goal, folks. I mean, when I say that, he missed it by more than what the 49ers guy missed. He misses his field goal. Oh, Larry says Washington's number 5 this week.
I don't know what I'm seeing on CBS so far. I'm tired of them.
Let's see here.
Here we go. Doink. Now watch this one. Watch this.
No, he snuck it in. He snuck it in.
Coach's poll has them at 5.
He snuck that in. Unfortunately, you're not
it
going to
looks
get
like
the.
a miss to me.
No, he
The
snuck
ball
that in.
never did disappear. That's what scared me. I don't know. Wow.
No, you might want to flip it around now so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
They'll
They
let
usually
you.
won't get you. if you're
Washington
showing,
got 2
one
first place
play.
votes, says Larry.
Well,
Washington says Larry.
if you get a warning
Larry says
from,
what? Huh?
then either that or you just take the whole video down.
Yeah. I didn't have any. The good thing about it, I didn't have no volume much with it, so they probably won't say nothing about it.
Right, and plus you're
We'll
kind of
see.
far away.
If they take it down, that's not the biggest thing. They've taken one of my videos down, but at least I didn't get warned by it. I didn't get a strike against me. That's the thing. Have you ever gotten a strike against you, Tim?
Nope, because I usually don't show anything.
Yeah.
I know that you were playing wrestling videos, and I just show strat cards and what's on my tabletop. I don't show anything else. So
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
You only had a couple minutes worth. I mean, or a few seconds, really.
Keith, you don't have the lines for the college games in front of you, do you?
Let's see.
Let's see this. Oh, okay. They did. I guess it was good. It was close. They showed it. They re-showed it, guys. They re-showed it. Wow.
I've got some of them.
All right. Oh, Penn State, Ohio State.
Let me get
Tim,
this.
Ohio State, that double-digit favorite?
no, not Penn State. I've already seen what.
No, I'm saying it's Ohio State a double-digit favorite against Penn State.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sadly looking at it now.
Oh, so you got the lines in front of you.
I got that line in front of me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say 8 points. Ohio State.
5 or 5.5.
Oh, wow. We'll just put 5 there then. UCF, Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma by 28.
Is UCF that bad?
I like Oklahoma that good. I think Oklahoma is that good.
I'd say maybe 13.
I gotta find it.
UCF, Oklahoma. And nobody's around these receivers. I don't know what's up with that.
Holy crap. Just saw
What?
this pop
There
up.
it is. Oklahoma
R.I.P.
favored by
Suzanne
17.
Summers.
By how much?
17.
17. Oklahoma. What'd you just say,
I'm sorry,
Tim?
18. 18. Did I say 17? 18.
Yeah. What'd you just say, Tim?
Suzanne Summers, gone at the age of 76.
Oh,
Oh, she died, huh?
Who died?
Suzanne Summers,
Oh, really?
76 years old. Yeah.
Hmm.
Tennessee, Alabama. Y'all got that in front of you? I'm going to say, wow. You know what? I'm going against the grain. I'm going to say Tennessee's a 1.5 point favorite in Bama.
No. Bama by 5.5.
You done seen it?
No.
I don't think Bama's going to be favored that much.
how much did you
No,
say?
it would normally it'd be a
He said 5.5. I said Tennessee by 1.5.
This here says Alabama by 9.
Alabama by 9. Wow, I'd love to have some action on that. Good gosh. Washington State, Oregon. You got that in front of you, Keith?
Yep.
Who you like, Tim?
Washington State and Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon by 6.5.
I'll say Oregon by 4.5.
Says Oregon by 18.5.
Good God, 18.5.
I'd maybe the highest I'd be comfortable with is going low double digits.
I don't even think I'd be. I couldn't give nobody 10 points in this game. No way. Not the way. No. Bo Nix does not thrill me. Texas at Houston. I will say Texas by 6. It's at Houston. I'll go 6. I might be a little low. What do you think, Tim?
What game? Oh, sorry, Rob. What game are we talking about?
Texas at Houston.
Texas
I said
by
-6. I said -6.
no.
On the road.
I'll say 13.5.
13.5.
22.
Okay.
Woo! Good gosh.
I don't think Houston's that good.
Oh, okay. Virginia at North Carolina. Tim goes first.
North Carolina by 23.5.
Only reason I'm going to go 20 is because Virginia, I know, is not not good at all. It's generally tighter than that. But you said how much?
23.5.
I'll up you a little bit. I'll say 25. Keith?
Tim's very, very close. So both of you are, but 23.
23. All right. Next one's Ole Miss at Auburn. I'll go first this time. I think the Auburn coach is going to get fired. I really do. I think Hugh Freeze is going to get the axe. Ole Miss by -8.5. Tim.
I'll say Ole Miss by 6.5.
Ole Miss by 5.5.
5.5.
What did you say, Rob, on that one?
I said 8.5.
No. Or Tim said 6.5.
Wow, Jets just picked him off. Jets just picked off Hurts 7-3. My turn first this time. Number 2, Michigan at Michigan State. Michigan State is as low can get right now. They can't get any worse.
No.
This is a lineman just took it ball from it. Michigan State cannot play as bad as they did this past week, and they're
In
going to
the
be
fourth
at home.
quarter.
Huh?
In the fourth quarter. They played good for 3 quarters.
I think it's homecoming this week for them too. But Michigan's a top 5 team in the country, and Michigan State's not. 17 on the road. Tim.
I'll say Michigan by 15.5.
25.
Woo! 25. Oh my gosh. Army and LSU. Tim.
LSU and who?
Army's coming to LSU.
Okay, I'll go LSU by 13.5.
I'm going to go more than that just because I don't think Army will score against this team. LSU's got a defense, and Army, are they going to be able to stop them passing? I don't think so. How much did you say? 13.5? Did you say 13.5?
Yeah, 13.5, yeah.
I'm going 21. Keith.
Let me see. Trying to find it.
It may not have a line to it.
Must have missed it. Some games.
Catch it all. Plus, stream live local primetime games on mobile. Watch live highlights every Sunday afternoon of the regular season. Start streaming NFL Plus today. Plan start $6.99. First career
I don't know.
All right. We won't worry about that. It may be just because it's one of the armed forces. That could be it. Duke at Florida State. I'll go first this time. Duke is better than I thought they were. They are better than I thought they were. Jordan Travis got hurt yesterday. He finished that game up. He is a tough kid, but boy, oh boy. Duke can match up. If you can match up with
Here's LSU Army. LSU by 29.5.
How much?
29.5.
Ooh, good night. I think Duke is going to keep this ball game a lot closer than people want to say. I know Florida State's got to be the favorite. Of course, they got to be at home and everything, not double digits. So 8 points is all I'm going. I ain't going no higher than that. 10.
I'll go Florida State 9.5.
Keith. Probably is like way high double
I gotta
digits.
scroll all the way down to the bottom, I guess, on this one. Okay. Florida State by 15.5.
Yeah, I figured they would be, but I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up that many. Clemson and Miami. Tim gets to go first on this one. Both of them have lost games now.
Miami by 5.5.
You know what? I'm going to say Clemson by 2.
All right. Clemson by 3.
Clemson by 3. Wow. Well, I saw Miami play. I was not engaged in that one at all. Next one. How about this one? Utah at USC. Loser is out. Loser is out. You know what? USC at home. They're the better team here. I think they are. 6.5. USC by 6.5. I'll take it.
I'll say USC by 3.5.
That's not it.
What do you say, Keith? What is it?
I'm trying to find it.
Okay. What'd you say? What'd you say, Keith? Tim?
3.5.
And I said 6.5, didn't I? Yeah. Man, 4th down, they went for it. They couldn't get it. Jets could not get it.
Oh, Rob, I love to see some coach that thinks they're a lame duck. Just in the final game of the season, just says, punter, sit your ass on the bench. We're going for every 4th down.
Yeah. 4th and 44, we going for it. We don't give a shit, right?
Like, let's have a full example of.
Well, here it is.
Not
USC by 5.
Not USC by 5. All right.
Well, let's just give an example of, okay, percentage of times that they made it and the other team didn't score.
Right.
Or they didn't make it and the team didn't score.
Right.
Or the teams that they made it, they got a field goal, or teams that didn't make it and scored a touchdown. If you're going to give up 3 points, if you're getting, outside the 30-yard line, give 3 points, 3 points, If
you're getting 35, 40% of those, and on the other way, you're not giving up 20% of those possessions points. You're fine to do that. Yeah. Your defense sucks. You just can't do it though.
Right. Or get a team that says, by the way, guys, we've already clinched everything. No punting today.
Yeah. Wow. He outthrew him by 50. He threw that ball 50 yards. AJ Brown did not get it. Next is me. UCLA at Stanford. And guess what? Stanford is not as good as advertised. I'm sorry, folks. Stanford wins against a Colorado team that's overrated. I said it. People are not going to like it. I don't care. UCLA is going to be the favorite on the road, -4. Tim.
Yeah, Stanford is they I don't know what the hell happens. It was a second half aberration, I guess.
Yeah.
UCLA by
I said 4.
Andrew Luck showed up.
I'll go 7.5.
Keith?
Stanford, UCLA is favored by 16.5.
Woo! And the final game, we got Arizona State going to Washington. Tim. This could be the line of the day right here.
I'll say Washington 27.5.
I'm
going to say Washington 31. Keith.
Ding, 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 ding. Tim,
31.
again, 27.5.
Oh, 27.5. He got it again. Wow.
Cincinnati fucking won that game. Jeez.
Who did?
Cincinnati today. All right. Well, looks like the Raiders are gonna. They're inside the 20. It's about 4th and 3. Boy, you got to take the points here if you're.
Yeah, touchdown Eagles. No, they stopped them outside the 5. Jets just can't stick with this team, boys. They cannot stick with them. Did anybody take the Jets in this game? No. I want to say somebody did. No, nobody did.
No.
And I said they would cover. I said 33-20. I don't know if the Jets going to score that much or not. What's the Lions-Bucks game looking like?
It's 3-3.
3-3. Cardinals, Rams.
Let's see here. I'm not getting the full.
Wow. Jets.
And make it 13-3 Vegas.
13-3 Vegas.
10
And
seconds
Rams
to go in the
Cardinals.
half.
Rams Cardinals.
Excuse me. 6-3 Cardinals. And we will have another game in the WNBA Finals. The Liberty beat the Aces in Game 3. by 14. And Inescu still hasn't found her shot yet. She only had 9 points, but thankfully a couple of
Kyle
teammates.
Hamilton may be suspended now. Touchdown Eagles. Yep. He was ejected from an NFL game following a brutal play today, and may be facing suspension.
Garoppolo is heading to the locker room. Uh-oh. And what?
I took the lowly Pats. I took the lowly Pats in this game.
And look who scored for the Eagles. A Swift.
Yeah.
There's Kelsey on that team too.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
Kelsey blocking for Swift.
Kelsey to Swift. Yeah. They are never, ever, ever going to let the Jets win. They are never, ever, ever going to let the Jets win. DeAndre.
Golly,
Yeah.
Carr threw the ball 50
Crazy.
times today for the Saints. And they only got 13 points. Man, oh man.
Boy.
Stroud
It's gonna be
27
interesting
times.
to see those Air Force Falcons, if they can win 6 games in a row.
Oh,
And
somebody's
make
walking
it-
off of the line.
They'll be in the top
Oh,
10 if they do it. Are they in the top? Are they in the top 25 now? Right, Keith.
Who's that?
Air Force. They made the top 25, didn't they? 23rd or 24th.
Oh yeah.
Touchdown Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
22nd.
22nd. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they win 6 more games, they're going to be in the top 10. So they will be in the conversation. I'll say this. You guys agree or disagree with me?
Oh,
Of the four teams that's going to be in the playoffs, no more than 2 will be undefeated. That's what I say. No more than 2 teams will be undefeated going into the playoffs.
Yeah,
by the way, number 13 is going to get for the Lions is going to Mr. Reynolds for the Lions is going to get a nice little shout out in film session, giving a nice little block down field.
But
Put
I
him
mean,
on his ass.
What do you think, Keith?
oh, you could have Georgia, one of the Big Ten teams, and Oklahoma or something get in there unbeaten, or that ACC champ.
Think it'll be 3?
No, maximum is 3.
I'm going to say 2 this year. I'm going to say 2. Keith?
2 is most likely if you play the percentages, probably. But so Ohio State and Michigan are going to play each other, so that's going to be one that's going to get
Yeah,
lost.
one to come out of the Big Ten. One to come out of the Big Ten, yeah. But I'm not sold on Georgia yet. I'm not sold on Georgia. I think Georgia can get beat.
Oh, I think a lot.
I'm actually counting on Oklahoma and the Big Ten team.
to be the
And then
unbeaten.
it's going to be interesting. Will a Pac-12 team make it this year? Probably not. Again, which
They'll
sucks.
probably get beat in the title game.
Yep.
Title game.
Washington will probably get beaten in the title game by USC or something. And USC with a win or what have they got? 2 losses? No, they only got 1 loss.
One, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But they've got to play at USC in 3 games from now, November 4.
Yeah.
And you're home against
That
Utah.
could be a rematch. That could be a rematch, yeah, because they don't have any divisions.
Home against Utah.
ACC
at
don't
Oregon
either.
State.
ACC doesn't have any rematch. They don't have divisions no more either.
I don't.
So it's just 2 top teams get to play each other,
Is
whether they
that-
play it or not.
Did I hear the Big
Huh?
Ten wasn't going to have divisions after? Or maybe not.
I think Big Ten's going to keep divisions. Aren't they, Tim?
Not that I know of. I have.
They got divisions now.
Yeah, they do.
Are they going to get rid of them, or do you think they're going to?
I think they get rid of them.
They might. They might. I know the Pac-12 got rid of them. The ACC got rid of them. And I don't know about the Big 12 whether they got rid of them or not. But I do know the two best teams in the ACC play each other. That's what happens now. So it doesn't make a damn where if a Boston College, Louisville, all the way down to Miami, it doesn't make a damn. They're just going to play in different locations now. They weren't going to do that originally, but now they are, which I like it. Starting next season, Larry says Big Ten no longer has divisions. Okay, I like it. I like it. You won't get to play all your divisions. I mean, you don't get to play all your conference, but still, you get to play a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way,
Conference.
before you guys went off the air, I did try to finish the Immaculate Grid, but got 8 out of 9 for today.
And the ninth one,
I missed
Did you miss?
I missed Texans and Jaguars.
Mm.
I got you.
For Jets and Jaguars, I put Mark Brunell. For Jaguars and Dolphins, I put Jay Fiedler. For Jets and Falcons, I went with Terrence Mathis.
Right.
For Dolphins and Falcons, I went Steve DeBerg. For Texans and Falcons, Matt Schaub, he was 88%. For Jets and Ravens, I went with Vinny Testaverde. For Dolphins and Ravens, I went Ricky Williams. He was 38%. And then for Texans and Ravens, I went Ed Reed. He was 26%.
Yeah, the top two teams in the Big Ten in the standings will play in the championship game.
Which will essentially mean that there's not going to be 3 unbeaten teams in a conference.
No way. Yeah. No. It's going to be tough to have 2.
Right.
Because they're going to be playing each other, fighting each other out every year.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're supposed to do a lottery draw at the end of the season this year to see which teams will be playing which next year, and then they didn't. They flipped the script on each team every year.
Primary objectives considered, including the following as far as the schedule, I think. Balance of annual travel by distance, regions of the conference, and time zones. Maintaining control and flexibility as the college football postseason format evolves, with the goal to create access for programs into an expanded college football playoff. Balance of historic competitiveness and recent competitive trends, including home-away balance of traditionally competitive schools.
Oh my God, you're not just bullshitting. That was a hell of a block, man. He knocked him in the air when he blocked him.
Yeah.
And then the guy ran around, all went around him and went down the sideline. I thought it was just a downfield block, but yeah, he needed that block to score. There's the Jets in the round. 50, 45, 42-yard line of the Eagles. He ran that one for 19 yards.
Yeah.
So I am going to go in here and I'm going to end our telecast for the evening right here. We had an hour long.
Yeah.
I like the Chiefs starting the week. Chiefs, look at 10-5. Oh, all the way. Oh. No, he's down to the 20. I'm sorry. I like the Chiefs. They were my lock of the week, yes. Tim liked the Dolphins. Not a problem there. Early on, it looked like a problem, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Mike liked the Colts.
He'll be going first next week.
Brian liked the Niners. Keith likes the Bills. That's tonight.
We'll
So,
see.
Tim, where will your television be on more? Baseball or football tonight?
More than likely baseball, because it seems like that'll be the better game.
Keith?
Well, I probably won't stay up long enough to watch much of any of it, honestly. But I don't know. I might flip back and forth.
Yeah, I'll probably watch a little bit of both, but I think I'll probably watch more baseball tonight. I'd like to know what we got coming up against us if we do get to make it that far. 2nd and 10, 18-yard line. Zach Wilson got a running back beside him. He goes back to pass, throws the ball straight through the middle, and nothing happens.
I'll probably just hang on until halftime. There's only a minute 15 left in the Lions-Buccaneers game. Lions.
3:18 left in the first half here. So
Okay.
we'll stay with you folks and let you know what the Buccaneers and Lions are doing. Lions score is
10-3.
10-3 Lions right now. Okay. Eagles 14, Jets 3. Jets are driving the ball. They're down to the 18-yard line of the Eagles. 3rd and 10.
And the
Wilson back to throw. And he gets sacked. He gets sacked 24-yard line. And is he getting up? Brandon Graham got him. No, he's not all right. He is yeah, you can.
I think the Jets already kicked a field goal.
Oh, you think the Jets have already kicked a field goal? Really?
you might still be further behind when you went to rewind the.
I didn't rewind.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them kick it on the TV yet, but it's showing on
Yeah.
on my phone.
So it's gonna be 14-6 then. I guess they're down. All right.
Here's the kick right here.
See if they made it. 42-yard attempt.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he made it. 14-6. Eagles. 14-6. How much time's left in that Tampa first half?
59.
About a minute.
About a minute left to go. All right.
Mhm.
We'll hang with you guys and let you know what the
Phone
Tampa.
says 59 seconds.
All right.
Lions Bucks game. Lions Bucks
59 seconds. 59 seconds will be close enough. It won't be too bad.
Lions are at their own 20.
Raiders 13, Patriots 3. Mac Jones 8 of 14, 97 yards with a pick. Garoppolo. Somebody said he was hurt.
They took him to the locker room.
14 of 22, 162, a touch and a pick.
But O'Connor, the backup, played against the Rams. I don't think he did too bad.
Yeah. Lions and Bucks.
Where was he
Jared
out of
Goff,
Iowa State?
11 of 15, 130 with a touchdown. Baker Mayfield, 8 of 17, 75 yards with a pick.
Oh, Purdy was
Eagles going to get the ball now, 2.5 left to go in this first half. We probably won't stay for all of this first half here.
O'Connor.
We'll probably just stick around long enough for the 59 seconds with the Lions and Bucks.
Brian
Lions
Blair is
have
the
the ball at their own 20. Will they lay on the football here? I would think so. You're up 7. Lions laying on it?
They might run. They might go student body left, student body right, and see what happens. Then again, the Buccaneers may start calling timeouts.
Yeah, they could. You're right. If it was a 10-3 game and I was the Bucks defensive coordinator and they was running the football, I would call timeout. Yeah. If they didn't have a manageable, if it was 2nd and 5 or less, I'd probably let it go. 2nd and 6 or more, I probably wouldn't. I probably would call timeout. And first down, Boston Scott runs it out for 8. They gave him 9 yards, 2:25 and counting. They may let this go down to the 2-minute warning. No, they line it right up.
No, they are not. In fact, they just went back to pass. The Lions did, so they are not going to fall on this.
No, okay. How things have changed over 25, 30 years ago. It used to be, if you're at your own 20, you wouldn't even think about going for it.
No.
2 minutes left to go in that Lions and Jets game. I'm sorry, Eagles and Jets. Eagles 14, Jets 6 is the score there. 14-6. 2 minutes left to go.
Another incompletion. They're trying to get the
And
run
now
cross. So
the
they run
Bucks,
2 plays in 9 seconds. So that's not good.
and the Bucks have 2 timeouts left and 53 seconds.
50.
50, okay. I like those. I like those frozen Cokes. I like those. BK, have it your way.
And nice catch, and they're at the 41-yard line.
Wow,
So
that was a
Lions
third down
may
play, too.
I think the Lions just spent a timeout. So
They got 2 left.
I
So it
think-
should be about 40 seconds left to go in the half. Right around 40. Might be a couple seconds more than that.
I think you're right.
Lions and Bucks. Lions have the ball. They got out to the 40. Right here short, 42 seconds left is what I've got.
Yep.
And they used a timeout.
Goff back to pass. Oh, almost intercepted.
The Buccaneers playing tough ball today. Buccaneers playing tough. We shouldn't be surprised. Bucks had a week off last week. Raiders 13-3. Yeah. The Raiders, their defense is playing really good.
And Goff is sacked down to the 30-yard line.
Wow. So much for going for it. Now the Bucks call timeout probably.
No, they're not.
We'll let the clock run. Okay.
The linebacker blitz right up the middle, and 13, who made that block down the field, couldn't block this guy. Three, two, one, and that's the end of the half. So.
All right. So we did keep you here until halftime. Lions 10, Buccaneers 3. Update you with the other scores. Raiders 13, Patriots 3, start of the third quarter. And the Eagles 14, Jets 6. We will see you early or probably Tuesday night, guys. Tuesday evening. We'll have picks and we'll let you guys. You've heard the lines that we have. If you'd like to pick with us, all you have to do is get in touch with us. God bless from Keith. Tim, my name is Rob. Thank you all for joining us, and have a great rest of your Saturday. Sunday. Great rest of your Sunday. Oh, Jets. Oh, they just recovered the ball. Fumble. Wow. The Eagles fumbled the ball right there at the end. So if you get a chance, catch that on Fox. Have a good one, guys. They got it.